Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm getting an almost on time start today. About 10 minutes late here. Apologies for that. I'm doing my best with work schedules here. I know some of you wanted me to push it back to 11. That was not possible today. So hopefully next weekend I'll be able to move that back to 11. Alright, so just finished setting up the technical fun stuff here. Of course, we got our Sunday morning coffee, afternoon coffee. Alright. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Sweet deal. Okay, and while this is firing up, continuing to fire up, I will grab some more hot caffeinated beverage. By the time I'm back with that, the stream should be good and warmed up. And it'll be party time. Alright. How does my couch keep getting moved? My table, or both? Alright, as long as my head isn't getting chopped off, I'm happy. So guys, welcome to the stream here on a Sunday afternoon. Hope everybody's having an awesome weekend. It looks beautiful out. The sun is shining, birds are chirping. It is not warm, so yeah, there will be no outdoor seating today. And we're pushing about 5 minutes. And guys, I was having trouble. Wrong buttons. I'm still having trouble, apparently. I was having trouble deciding where to go next. You know, I almost diverted from depths work and started going more mainland, just, you know, to kind of wrap up some shrines and caves in different areas. But we haven't been in the depths in a really long time. Since Gerudo, I believe. So yeah, I just kind of felt like we could split that up a little bit. Maybe do a little bit of depths work. You know, maybe take a break from that, go back to do some mainland stuff. But I really want to kind of square away that stuff, and you know, before we get to that 5th stage. Not only that, I want my battery. I want my battery to be maxed before I get into the 5th stage. So guys, a lot of fun stuff coming up in that. You know, we get to do this whole Pharaoh sky here with the thundercloud. There's a lot to that in the depths. So yeah, just all around it should be a lot of fun. But anywho's, I do believe for now, I will go ahead and get us to the Chasm of Choice, and that's going to be this guy right over here. I will go ahead and, I will not pin that, because apparently I'm out of pins. Or maybe I can't put a pin there. Aha, I could not put a pin there. Okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and warp to Skyview Tower. And of course, if you don't have that, you can feel free to just kind of hotfoot it from the tech lab or just Hateno in general and make your way over that way. Another more, you know, direct path, you could go up through Kakariko Village, kind of on that old route I used to like to run. Getting some loot there, you know, and dealing with some bad guy trouble. And just kind of follow that path pretty much all the way into the Chasm. Now you might have to climb a little bit of mountain there, but you'll definitely see it coming into view. Alright folks, we'll see you back in a bit. Toodles! Alright. Oh, and on the ads note, so I tried shutting the ads off a couple of times, and both times, the very next time I streamed, they were back on. So, yeah, that's happening. But I did make sure it was reset to the minimal possible amount, and apparently, you know, somewhere along the way, it had bumped itself to middle, which is quite a lot, actually. There's a step higher than that, which is aggressive, and I cannot imagine. I mean, it's already bad enough with, you know, the middle one. I'm like, nope, we're not even going to go that route. So I bumped it back down to pure minimum. Let me know if, you know, it's still, you know, super troublesome here in the lives. And if it is, you know, I'll just have to remember to shut them off every time I fire up the stream. Or the app, I should say. Alright, but on that note, I did not remember to shut that off today, but I do know for a fact it's set to minimum, so we'll call this one a trial run. The ad trials. Alright folks, so here it is, the good old depths. My, how we have missed it. Hey Wanda, good afternoon. Naydra Snowfield Chasm. Alright, so immediately you see we've got some bad boy trouble right in front of us, and I don't know if that's a 1, 2, or a 3. I can't really tell. We'll get into the Lightroot here, turn the lights on, and we'll go sort that out here in a second. And since I got it coming into view, I will go ahead and do just that. And let's get the lights on. Wow, that is nothing. Now we're going to have to do some Lightroot bouncing before we really do anything. I hate running around in the pure darkness, especially on a stream when YouTube is already darkening what I'm looking at here on my TV. So yeah, there's that battle arena. I might as well go ahead and hit that since the lights should more or less be on. Good enough at least for that little fist fight. You know what, better yet, again, just not knowing... Alright, get that nighttime speed up. It definitely makes a difference. Well worth the trouble to do another pesky uniform change. And look at that, I have got some light bloom, I said blight bloom. Yeah, plenty of those things. Ooh, that's right, we're in the Hateno depths now. The Snowfield depths. There's gonna be some fun stuff. Lots of ice-based enemies. And of course all the normal, you know, depth stuff. Alright, let's turn on our temporary lights here. Now I'll come back to that little bad boy nest. Right now I just really want y'all to be able to see what's going on. Boy, wearing the super suit makes you wish it was always nighttime. Or I wish there was a way in Tears of the Kingdom, and I know I've talked about this before, where you could get 2 set bonuses. You know, you upgrade it twice, you get the first set bonus, in this case it's nighttime speed up. But then if like you increased it all the way to the max level, like 2 more levels basically, then there would be a secondary bonus there unlocked. And maybe this one could be daytime speed up. Huh? Huh? Nintendo? What do you think, huh? I would actually pay money for that. I would pay for these little DLCs I keep talking about. You know, a couple of bucks, whatever. I don't know. Unless one day there may be a decision to make a DLC and then that could be included. That would also be acceptable. I totally missed this headshot. Oh, I did all that from the air. And I didn't even freeze myself. Look at me go. Okay, so I already found some trouble. We haven't even been in the depths for like more than 5 minutes. What? He did not freeze? That's kind of smart, isn't it? Yikes! I'm gonna try to do a dodge. There we go. Of course, no barbarian armor. I guess I could have changed clothes before I got into that little engagement. But it all works out in the end. One way or another. Alright, we're already getting some zonite, guys. I was completely... I mean down to 0 on my zonite. Epic fail on my part. And I knew I kept saying it for a reason. I needed to do more work in the depths. But the shiny rocks on the mainland... And then of course I really felt like the regionals just needed to really get focused on and get done after all this time, so... Yeah, had I been playing, you know, more responsibly and more... You know, not thinking about video schedules and all that, I definitely would have diverted to the depths more than once at different times just to make sure I had myself well equipped. Alright, I turned on all my followers for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Alright folks, there we are, King of the Mountain. We win! I'm not sure where I'm at on things like puff shrooms and bombs and muddle buds. Actually, I should have a grip of muddle buds because I really keep forgetting to use them. So, yeah, there's that. And we had no treasure chest here, did we? We did not. You know what, that's a little bit too congested for me on the battlefield right now. Let's go ahead and... let's give you an elbow a break, shall we? If I really need them, I'll bust them back out for like mines or something, but... And don't forget, guys, the trees with these funny little round boils or welts on it, that's always going to be a bomb tree, so look around for bombs. And I'm going to go get that fist fight out of the way that I talked about doing earlier. Why not get our barbarian set on? Because I'm going to be losing knight if I haven't already. Anyway. I still can't tell what that is. I want to say it's a 1, but I don't know what I'm basing that on. Oh, it's a 2, okay. I'm gonna do this one a little bit more smart. Instead of just, you know, diving right in, naked, screaming, I'm going to try a little bit of planning. I think they call that adulting. I'm gonna do a little adulting right now. Alright, away we go. Make sure my Savage Bow's ready to rock and roll. That's kind of weird. It looks like I've used both of those. Huh. Well, this shouldn't be a terribly difficult one anyway. There it goes! So in that case, planning was awesome. Okay, and we're already getting more of them crystallized charges. I've got 584. See, I'm probably going to be hitting the bad guy nests, you know, from here on out, making sure I'm getting those drops. Because again, guys, it's all about the batteries right now for me. I've got... Oh, what's going on there? I must have ate a charge or something. That's what that little extra dot is for. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completely full, which means there's 3 completely full left minus a sliver. So I need 2 full ones, which is going to be 600. And those 2 little slivers left over bumps it up to 800. So yeah, I'm going to need 800. So I'm not far off. Honestly, a couple hundred more, that shouldn't take long. We should be able to knock that out today. And then at least the battery will be squared away. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is take a quick break here and open the old ZeldaDungeon.net map. Just to make sure I'm not missing a ton of loot here. Hey, Dee Dee, what's up? Good to see ya. Hey, sorry about last night. You caught me right at the tail end there. Literally at 0 minute. So, yeah. And hey, Dee Dee, sorry I couldn't bump back to 11 today. Work schedules just wouldn't cooperate. So hopefully next weekend I'll be able to do this Sunday a little bit earlier here. Fingers crossed. Alright, and I might as well come back on camera with y'all because, well, this might take a second. So... yeah, give me a moment. I have to be, like, super creative with my windows. I almost wished I had a second computer where I could just have off to the side here for things like the map. That'd be super helpful. Actually, I do have an old computer that hasn't been turned on in about 8 years. So theoretically, as long as I don't connect it to the internet, it's not going to want to update or anything. Maybe I can use it for that. Oh wait, I would need the internet to access the map. See, I'm so smart. All bookmarks. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Which stream? I'm talking about the my late night Skyrim stream. I thought you had texted or messaged that you had just gotten on, but maybe like I looked at that super late or something. I thought I had just missed you. To the depths. Well, my hair is a train wreck today. I hate when there's a hair still stuck in the hairband, because then when you're doing your hair, you don't know, is that one of your hairs that belong on your head, or was that the broken strand? So I don't know, just no bueno. Yeah, something, Wanda. Yeah, tablet, just something big enough, you know, tablet would actually work. It's where I could really just have a running map going. Not only that, I could like have a little window going to make sure my stream is working. That would be fun. Although that might create some kind of a feedback, I don't know. Alright, so we are way the heck down here in Hateno. And sure enough, there are tons of goodies. And I don't even know if I have this one X'd yet. I may not. Okay, I have a shrine directly below the tower, which I don't have yet on the mainland. There's a shrine down here somewheres. I do have this one. Okay. So yeah, there's a couple of shrines on the mainland right around here that I just don't have yet. So getting the Lightroots will help us to know exactly where those shrines are going to be when I get to that point. Ooh, and we got a fun thing. We got a goodie. Right next to this Lightroot tree. And it's kind of funny, I don't have the old map for that. What? Like, I am the collector of old maps. It's the cap of the sky. Who wants the cap of the sky? No one, but we have to get it anyway. Okay, we definitely got some mines in the area. So yeah, the first order of business, I think, needs to be, since I'm kind of close to that, I'm going to start heading down that direction and kind of start filling in the borders of the map. Again, a couple of Lightroots, one right by that deal. And moving on from there, we will have one here. And then due south, and I'm going to need the upper map to kind of place this one a little bit better, more accurate. Right about there, there will be another Lightroot. Not to mention a couple of treasure chests. Matter of fact, I might even be able to roughly pin those. One right about there. One right about there. And that does it for our pins. So yeah, some more stuff in the area, you know, there's going to be some Yiga fun stuff. There's a what's his name fight, a Master Koga fight. Looks like we got a couple of mines. Zoonite, baby. Gonna need that for sure. Alright guys, let's get to work. I'll catch up on chat window here real quick. I teach hair hygiene. Yes, respect the hair hygiene. And the funny thing is, it's not even like hygiene. It's like, A, I know it's there. It's not okay. But B, it's like I feel it. I can feel it. And it's like in the way. And it gets confusing. So yeah. Is there a delay? I don't believe so. I don't know. You tell me. I answered your question as soon as I saw it pop up here. Normally, I think, the chat window stays up. But sometimes my feedback image is wrong. But everything looks like it's going right here. And sometimes if there's a delay on your device, try looking at that little slider bar. Sometimes you have to like bump it all the way over to the right to put it back to its live setting, and it's not delaying itself, you know, 10 seconds or something. I've had that happen on my device watching a friend's live streams. And I kept having to move that little slider bar over. So anyway, I don't know. Maybe that was just my phone or something, but... I just realized I forgot to plug in the old laptop. Which means I'll have to do a sound check here in a second and make sure that doesn't disconnect. Okay, so it's the pop-up ads that do that. Okay, thanks, Dee Dee. Gotcha. Yeah, freaking pop-up ads. I wish there was a better way to do that where it wasn't, you know, interrupting the stream. Like maybe a little picture-in-picture or something. I don't know. But, yeah, it's got to be frustrating. So maybe I'll just go back to trying to shut that off, or just trying to remember to make that part of my routine to shut that off. And the bad thing is I can't go back in there and turn them off once we've already started. Or maybe I can. Okay, if we lose stream here, this is going to be why, but I'm going to try that, because it's still giving me the edit option. Ah, sweet, so I don't have to remember to do this. Before the stream, apparently. Uh-oh. Okay. It stuttered there for a second, but I think we're good. I think it worked out. My words are not matching my mouth. Huh. Okay, there is something I can try there. I can try restarting the OBS software. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see if that's any better. So, I'll go ahead and do that sound check I talked about. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Awesome! Alright. I don't know if that's helping with, you know, the words matching the mouth. Hopefully. If not, I don't know what else to do to try to fix that. Yeah, sometimes there's just, you know, something like that going on the software side of things, and I just have no control over it. I have noticed that in the past when I've done some editing and whatnot. So apologies if that's an issue today. Alright guys, I'm going to get back into some depths work here. Hopefully you guys are going to have no further interruptions in today's stream as far as ad pop-ups. Alright, sweet deal. Thanks guys. Appreciate all the feedback on that. So yeah, here we go. See you later, alligator. Alright, let's go pin shopping, shall we? Where am I going first? Let's go ahead and hit that purple. Good old purple. Haha, not a bad placement for that pin, huh? That's pretty much right on that Lightroot. And you know what? Instead of running around on foot, I keep talking about my little hovercraft. I don't know if I've ever actually built one for y'all. And I don't even know if I have one favorited. But I really enjoy this thing. Like, I use it. You just really haven't seen me use it much. Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna take a quick field trip. And I'm gonna go to a place where I know there to be... Well, I don't know. Materials vary. I'm just gonna go to a place I know we can get something reliable. The bad thing is this is wooden, you know, so it'll break if you drop it high enough from the sky, but it'll do the job. So I'm just gonna head back to Dueling Peak Stable here. It's one of my favorite crafting areas for making favorites, just because there's an array of different materials sitting there. You've got the little square logs or whatever, the 4x4s. You've got the flat panels, the large ones, the short ones, the skinny ones, the big ones. So again, it's just a good all-around place I like to go to do a little bit of building. Bad thing is there's no Zonai devices handy. At least not right nearby there. Actually, I should take that back. There are some relatively close. I mean, it's on that bridge, so it's not right by the build site, but it's close enough we can scoop them up. I will do just that with the tool and sneeze. And just because I don't want to deal with any troubles... Wow, that missed. There we go. Ouch. Okay, so we got a fan, I believe a couple of fans. That's exactly what I will need is 2. And a control stick to boot. Oh yeah, we're good. You don't even need to bring your own. Okay, so I'm going to use the little flat one here. That is the go-to size. And I don't know what I call this. I call it the Me-mobile, but I'm sure you know I'm not the only one to ever have devised this. Because it's so basic, like... So it's, you know, semi-minimal builds. 2 fans, it's going to be a little bit of a gas hog. Not terrible, but you'll notice your battery's going down there. But the thing I like about this is you can just kind of crank forward on the joystick, and it stays relatively close to the ground. It'll still kind of go up slightly. So keep that in mind. You can't ride this forever. You know, sooner or later it's going to start gaining a little bit of altitude. And then if you need the altitude, you can just kind of, you know, relax, and the thing goes straight up into the air. So I just really like it because, again, it's minimal builds. It's relatively easy on the wallet as far as your battery consumption is concerned. The only bad thing is I notice I have to get off the thing from time to time just to make sure I don't get too high up in the air. So if you're really trying to go just horizontal or even downhill, you know, it can be a little nuisancey, but I still like it and I still use it. So, again, I don't know what I call that. My Hovercraft, just the thing. So anyway, I will go ahead and... Well, I'm forgetting what I have to do for that. I'll go ahead and favorite that sucker. Booyah. Go ahead and go back to the depths wherever I left off. Hey Walter, welcome back. So yes and no. It might be, to answer your question there on the transcripts. Every time a stream is completely finished, YouTube takes about a day or so. It's about, 12 to 24 hours, sometimes longer even, to process the video, where it changes it from standard definition to high definition, and it's also writing the transcripts. So, if it's SD, then there will probably not be transcripts. If it's HD, then it'll probably have the transcripts. So yeah, usually about, like I said, about 12 to 24 hours later, they should be up and running. Sometimes I've seen it take, as much as 2 to 3 days to finish doing the processing. Which is insane, right? Okay, guys, I probably don't have the Zonite to actually build this thing. But I will someday, and then I'm going to be able to use our Hovercraft here. Oh wow, I sure do. So yeah, it's only 12 Zonite. Again, minimal on the builds there. And hopefully this will get us around the depths just a little bit quicker. But here we go, see, problems. With, being too high up and it crashing down and breaking from too high of an elevation. But somehow it survived all that nonsense. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. It's stuck on that ledge or something. Oh, I can't believe I actually got a foothold here. Ow, bro. That was a nice shot. Was that Nolan Ryan over there? Alright. Back to purple. So yeah, this is probably more of an uphill slash, you know, flatland type of vehicle. And purple pin is that away. And I don't know. I've played with the lights, like the headlights and stuff, but honestly, they don't do it for me. Like, I still seem to have trouble seeing where I'm going. And the headlights really start sucking the juice. So I don't know, you know, to each their own. Oh man, I did not even see that cliff wall. So this was supposed to speed the journey up. It seems to be having the opposite effect so far. And now I'm carrying the flying machine instead of flying on the flying machine. I have no idea what is going on above me right now. This is why I hate not having the lights on. That's better. Okay, right for my pin there. That should be our Lightroot, I believe. Kind of funny I don't see it glowing yet, unless that's it. Of course, it could be that that thing is like way, way, way high up in the air. Wow, guys, it is pitch freaking dark. I cannot see a thing right now, and I just crashed right into a mountain. See, I might need some altitude here. And look at who is going to be eating a large charge. And honestly, I don't mind eating these from time to time. You can't just rely on them, because you know they'll go quick. You don't have hundreds of these things. You've got tens at best. So, yeah. Hey, Fiji, what's up? Welcome back. Matter of fact, I don't know. I might just go ahead and... Not knowing how much higher I have to go. I really like to save these for like the really, really big cliff climbs. Like the Hebra depths come to mind. So yeah, I'll go through quite a few large charges in Hebra. But honestly, I've got a few. I'll just go ahead and use one now, I suppose. I wish you could shoot light bloom seeds. Like, I wish there was a light bloom seed cannon. Oh, I'm scraping cliff wall here. If I was thinking of ahead, I might have put something glowy on myself, on my person. Wow, yeah, I'm still... What, am I stuck? Oh, nuts. Yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen. Okay, I don't know, maybe it's just behind... Yeah, see, I was going up way too high. I was like, something isn't right here. I don't remember having to do this in the past. Ooh, check that out. That was not pinned. Yeah, I wanted the miner suit might actually help a little in that case. I would have seen the cliff wall for sure. I would not have been in the complete darkness there. Alright, so going from here, I think I'm going to hit this other one just because it's so close. Those ascent points are here, you just gotta look for them. Yeah, thanks Jackie, appreciate that. Okay, I said it was like super close. I know the map can be a little deceiving, but close-ish. And it looks like I got a goodie on top of this column. It's hard to know what super suit you want on in the depths. You've got the miner suit. Of course, if you're getting in fistfights, you want your barbarian armor. If it's nighttime, you want your nighttime speed up. Large charge. Large crystallized charge, even better. Okay, now we do have a fist fight right here, so of course I'm going to knock that out because we're here. Actually, this might be a yoga fight. Don't mind if I do. So, Fiji Paws, you woke up to drink water. So I have a confession to make. I usually wake up to eat Greek yogurt. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that just now. Pressing buttons for no reason. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. My stomach is hungry and like it's the least damaging thing that I could think of to eat at 3 in the morning or whatever time it usually is. So yeah, okay, I think this is a Koga fight. So I'm going to come back to this. I mean, I'm here. Is it a Koga fight? We're about to find out. It might just be a few Yiga that we have to deal with on this one. Of course, you guys already know it doesn't matter how you answer these. I was just reading those options like... I'm all of a sudden confused right now. Of course, I always like my spears for Yiga fights, just because they reach out and they touch someone. And of course, that someone is always the Yiga. Okay, now guys, I do not remember. This is one thing I wasn't 100% sure about coming down here into the Hateno depths. Whether or not I had broken these suckers. So... I don't even know why I'm carrying a long throw right now. So yeah, I need to do something about that. I need to just go ahead and, you know, make real sure here. So you're going to watch me play Stationary Leapfrog just for a second. Because Stationary Leapfrog is the funnest thing ever to do in any video game. But But hey, at least it gets the job done. It's better than running around, you know, for 20 minutes trying to find an object you can actually hit the sword on where it does damage. Okay, that didn't take too long at all. Could have been worse. Pow! Okay, so now we know for a fact, and guys, I know a long time ago I had already broken the Wind Cleaver because I was playing around with that in the mainland and I was having a lot of fun with it, and yeah, it eventually broke. But the 8-fold blade, that was the one I wasn't quite sure about. The little one there, whatever that's called. So yeah, I guess we don't have a Master Koga fight here after all. Yiga Chad. I love it. Kind of funny. I like to nickname things, just in general. In real life, you know, in my surroundings. Ooh, large crystallized charge. We're going to hit that 800 before we know it. See, I don't know. I just have random names for everything. I've got a couple of neighbors, and they're redheads, you know, and it's no big deal, but... me and my daughter were doing a Harry Potter marathon one weekend. And we go out there, and there's the guys out there. You know, I think they're twins, actually. Or, no, they're just brothers. They're not twins. Anyway, you know, they had the red hair, and they were outside, and they were just hanging out, working on their car or whatever. And I was like, oh, there's the Weasleys, and we both just lost it. So they have ever since been known as the Weasleys. Alright, anyway, enough about the Weasleys. To this day, I don't think they know about that, and that's okay. Alright, there should be some nodes or something around here. It's a mine, right? So, where are all the little pockets? You guys have no idea how badly I want to divert and go get those objects. There's a sparkly. There's shinies. This is me, being brave, staying strong. The Weasleys. Oh, it's always a party in my brain, guys. Like, when I go to the gym, I have got a William Shatner doppelganger that works out of my gym. I've got the guy that played the lead role in Breaking Bad. Of course, I call him Heisenberg. There's like a 10-year-old kid, and I swear to God, it looks exactly like Agent Smith from The Matrix, and he even wears the same glasses. And I think he does that on purpose. I think that's intentional, because it seals the deal. It's Agent Smith. And I texted a friend of mine in the gym that day. I was like, oh my God, Agent Smith from The Matrix is here right now. And yeah, they got it immediately. See, again, it's always a party in my brain. Kind of funny, last weekend somebody made the astute observance that that y'all learn a little bit something about me, like every time I stream. I feel like we just made that happen again. Okay, guys, I can't help it. Every now and again, you'll find a couple of crystallized charges on top of these things, but you just never know. You know, it could be completely random. I'm still waiting to find a gold rupee on top of one of these. Hasn't happened yet. But check this out. See how you can see down in there? I've always wondered if there wasn't like a hidden room in these, kind of like the Deku tree. It's one of the many things on my to-do lists here. But see, you can't find an ascend point into the heart. So if there is a hollowed out area in there, I don't know how you would access it. The only thing I could think of was getting super close to the sidewall here and see what happens, but I don't think that's going to cut it. Okay, well, it was just a random thought one day when I was watering the tulips, and now that's passed. Okay, no more beeping on the Sheikah slate, or Purapad, so I'm just going to go ahead and do what I came here to do. And guys, I'm lacking on the Zonite, so I'm not sure how far my shopping abilities are going to go right now. Probably not very far. But I will get what I can. Whoops. Oh, thanks, Wanda. I worked very hard not to overshare, and you're welcome. I'm so confused right now. Oh, okay. I only have 28 Zonite. In inventory, I've got 627 of the charges. Okay. I thought, wait a minute, if I have 627 of the charges, or the Zonite, then what's the problem here? I don't even know how... Oops. Way over. Yeah, I'll just come back to this one. I can actually buy him out. Now, the large, I might be okay. Sweet deal. And of course you can buy these too, but again, you know, Zonite requirements. I'd rather prioritize that for the crystals right now. But yeah, at some point the battery's going to be done and you just won't need those anymore. So then, of course, you know, feel free to come buy your large charges and eat them up at will. Just because I want to see what's on top of this thing. Again, you'll probably find a couple loose charges, maybe even a Zonite piece or two. There's usually a Poe, not always. Kind of funny placement for that loose piece of Zonite. Thanks, Tolan. Appreciate that. Alright, pretty much it for this little spot. And just to show you on the map where I wound up there, that is the abandoned Hateno mine. Oh yeah. Alright guys, let's get back to pin work, shall we? I think I need red for this next one. I keep thinking I'm missing something here, like there should be a schema stone. Is that what this is? No. I guess no schema stone here. Wait, what's this? See? I knew I was missing something. It didn't feel right. Spidey senses, all that fun stuff. There was a glitch in the Matrix. A disturbance in the Force. Okay, so we did get a schema stone. Alright. Funny how they give us the building materials if we so desire to put one together. Some other fun stuff here too. Am I looking at that right? What is that? Oh. That's one of the thingamahoozies. With cannons on it. Alright, enough fooling around. I don't see any other pedestals to activate. But I do see a larger than the average Poe over there, so of course I'm going to grab that. See, this is why I waste so much time playing this game. It's like... things are everywhere and you have to go. You have to go. Really? I don't know how I didn't see that when I wasn't already over here, but, alright, red it is. Let's get to work. No more fooling around. And I'm probably going to run into the gigantic mountain in the middle of the depths again. Oh man, that's quite a climb. Look at that, I came and got it after all anyway. Well, no time like the present. Of course, rocket shields would definitely speed up the process. And I do have a few of those. That's kind of a funny place for the rocket to fire off. Shiny! The sparkly! The sparkly! Ever since I said that, I've been wanting to watch that old school movie, Secret of Nim. Just because those crows were a riot. I remember just laughing as a kid watching that. Like, hysterically laughing. You're planning to buy the Ravenclaw Collector's Edition books. Okay. I'm not sure I know what that is exactly. I'm not much of a book person. But of course I played the Hogwarts video game, and y'all know how much I loved that. So I don't know, is that something you can buy in the game? I'm just curious. Yeah, Dee, good call on that Zonite. I will definitely be breaking Yonobo back out to speed that process up, assuming I can actually remember that he's there. Yeah, that's true, Dee. All these little mines, they all have those little nooks or whatever. I call them little holes where the Zonite is just piled up in there. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let my daughter know about that. She's definitely a book reader, and she's pretty big into the Potters. So definitely have to let her know. Okay, that is garbage, but it is a stanchion. Look at that, we got an electrical bat. Good thing the Zonite glows, that's all I'm gonna say. Whoa! What am I doing? I'm trying to blow myself up. Ah, we got a couple of Lizzles joining the party. I'm pretty sure my followers aren't going to do anything about that. But at the same time, I really don't care to deal with them. Alright, I just wanted my goodies there. Alright, back to red. So the one good thing about doing the depths on foot versus, you know, using the hovercraft, I notice when I'm flying around, I don't collect anything. So, you know, when I'm just playing for myself and I'm on my own leisurely schedule, you know, I always, 99 times out of 100, I'm on foot. Unless I get to, you know, like I said, a really big tall cliff wall or something, you know, of course I'll throw a Zonite device together. But, yeah, I just like roaming on foot, you know, being able to loot. You don't have to worry about getting on and off the vehicle. You don't have to worry about finding the vehicle after you've been on foot for a minute, you know, looting. I can't tell you how many flying machines I've built in many video games, including this one. And I'm like, huh, I wonder where I parked that sucker, and it's gone forever. Well, that was a lot of fun, you know, trying to figure out how to get up there. Let's be honest, I'll probably never use that because I never remember I have it. But that can go since that little science experiment completely failed. I was trying to see if I could make Link wet with that shield. It was a great idea in theory, but it does not work out. Okay, so they gave us an airplane here. I wonder if I want to use that because it's free. I kind of sort of do because it's free. But again, you know, loot, foot, being on foot, probably the way to go for me. Okay, I'm not seeing anything sparkly over there. I was thinking there might be a stanchion. But it didn't look right on the map, so yeah, I guess we're good. Wow, man, the bone monsters are coming out like the woodwork today. Okay, now I do need to take a moment for choose. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and toss one of those out. Reason being is I really want the, that stuff. I can't think of the name of it. The Chew Jelly! I was struggling. Wow, with the stall monsters today. And, you know, getting back to Zonite, maybe I should be killing those. I just don't have a ton of those fruits anymore. I was going to try to be conservative, but that might be out the window today. Alright guys, just to show you on the map what we got going on here. I'm going around what is basically the shoreline of the upper map. So we're kind of like walking on the beach right now, just like SpongeBob. Stepping on the beach, stepping on the beach, stepping on the beach, stepping on the beach. Hey, I wonder if a thing kills those too. Just out of curiosity. No, it does not. Okay. It was a good try. And I probably already knew that, but again, it's been so long since I've been in the depths here. Toolin! Stop that! Alright, looks like I got some chat to catch up on. Let's see if I can multitask. I'm going to try running in one direction and reading the chat window. Okay, Ravenclaw, we read that. If you go to an abandoned mine, yeah, Yonoba, we got that. There are a lot of lesser-known miners. Yeah, we talked about that. Wow, look at me just running into brick walls here. Where did I go? Okay, I think we're still safe to keep running. Ah, no way! I did not know that, Fiji. I had no idea that there were so many varieties to the types of books you could buy, like, as far as covers and stuff goes. Okay, why did I pin this? Treasure chest? Okay, make sure we got the lights on good and thoroughly here. Ouch. That's a party. Actually, that's probably a rock one. I guess not. Oh, speaking of Muddle Buds, guys! Let's have a little fun. Actually, never mind. Yeah, we can have a little fun. Ouch. Who did that? Who's doing that? Where'd that come from? Oh wow, there's a lot of them down there. I did not know that. Notice I used that instead of the chew jelly, so I didn't, you know, freeze myself. I'm learning. Nobody wants whatever that is. What is that? And where did it come from? That's probably what I'm gonna ask, you know, when I see that shield again. Okay, let's keep that party going. Why? Because they're giving me time to loot. I love that there's this huge fist fight going on, and I don't even care. Hey, check us out. Attack up. Now, that's not pristine, but it's attack up. It's a win, right? Now, it sounds like the fist fight has died off. That must mean somebody won. There we go. Get back to work. No breaks. Okay, so don't forget your Sunday lion or whatever's going to be in this treasure chest. 10 arrows, I was not far off. Look at him go! 2 silvers fighting it out. Yeah, I agree, Dee. The muddle buds in this game, so much fun to watch. And they're like pretty much equally damaging each other. Ah, 1-1 out. Okay. And why that the main point of doing that is it just saves on your weapons. You know, if you're going to kill every little bobkin, you're going to be going through weapons. So it's just nice to have a way to really not have to worry about that. That's kind of a weird shield, right? Okay. I don't even know why I'm picking this up. I already have one I haven't even tipped yet. Oh, wow. The attack power-ups are flowing today. My switch might be broken, guys. I am never shutting it off, if that is the case. If there was only a way to actually, you know, not make it actually shut off. Alright, definitely a lot healthier on the Zonite. I'm in the double digits, almost into the triple digits. So yeah, that was definitely feeling claustrophobic there. I can breathe a little now. If I want to build flying machines or whatever, I can. Of course, I won't go too bonkers with it, but... yeah, that was definitely a nice little loot spot. Like, there was a good amount of Zonite there. And there usually is. But sometimes you'll come to these nests and there's like 1 or 2 nodes. It's not great, but wow, that one was pretty stacked. So I'll show you one more time on the map where we wound up there. And I still need to find my Lightroots. I think that's what those 2 pins are all about. Let's go to yellow. Actually, I better look at the map for this one before I start going all over the place. Okay, so we got another mine coming up. And then the Lightroot just north of that. But that's a bit of ways away. It's kind of out of the way, so I might just kind of... yeah, I'm going to hit that yellow first. I hate walking around with the lights off, especially on a live. Alright, just trying to get my bearings here. I think I've got the right idea, though. And wow, that is going to be quite a climb to get back up here. But sacrifices must be made. Okay, I've already got that pinned. Awesome, awesome. And I think I walked right by a mine just now, unless I'm looking at this map wrong. No, that's right. I'm looking at the map wrong. The mine is north of us, and there's another Lightroot tree past that. So I'm in between basically all of my hot spots. So yeah, we need to divert, go over and scoop up that chest first for sure, which is going to be Poiple. Let's go to Poiple. So today is what? Sunday, right? Core day. Funny thing, this morning when I woke up, I was legit hungry. Like, normally I don't wake up just wanting to chew my own arm off right away. But this morning, I needed food. I guess I didn't wake up last night to eat Greek yogurt or something. I don't know. Don't really remember. Uh-huh. Whoops. Because everybody wants a Lizzlephos arm. Lizzles. Whatever. That word. Okay, we got some Zonai stuff going on over here. A little bad boy nest. Now, I don't think there's a chest there. But I'm going to go harvest the Zonite, of course. Not only that, you've always got the electric. Not just electric, but any elemental. So, you know, I don't know. Many of you have talked about that in comments by now, but it's nice to have the fringe benefits of having the elemental monster parts. They're not always so abundant. Wow, the followers did nothing there that whole time. That's okay. I got it, guys. Don't worry about it. Whoops, that broke. Alright, I got my barbarian. Actually, let me make sure that is actually a royal... Yes, it is. I'm going to be perfect dodging. I want to make sure I got the right weapon for that. Wow, my timing is off. There we go. Get him, get him, get him, get him! Aha! I need to keep that alive, guys. We got the Ganondorf fight coming up. I definitely want to keep the perfect dodge skill current, as current as possible. If I get electrocuted, because they just let him, you know, zap me, they're both fired. Alright! One of them got him, don't care which one. It sounded like that might have been a tool and headshot, though. I wonder what would have happened if I muddle-butted the bats. Next time, next time. It'd be like a guided missile. Alright, a decent amount of Zonite there for sure. I'm seeing nothing worthwhile, at least not that I think. Okay, yeah, not much going on up here. Kind of funny, there's this little opening though. Okay, that must just go around to the end. I'll probably leave that way. But rocket shields, yeah, I kind of want to keep those fresh. Just to save time here, you know, with climbs and stuff moving forward. Alright, let's boogie. Hey, Draven! Welcome back. Good to see you again. Hope you're having a good rest of your weekend there. I know it's already over for some. Hopefully nobody has a case of the Mondays. Nobody wants to have a case of the Mondays. Speaking of rewatching old movies, I need to watch that one again. Maybe I can shut the princess off? Yeah, alright. Okay, so we got some fun stuff coming up. This is going to be a fun fist fight. Can already feel it. I can taste it. Hopefully that turns the lights on, you know, relatively decently for y'all. I'll do one more for good measure. One thing that I don't like about the depths is I don't find many bows. And when you do find them, they're the crappy monster bows. And I really wish they had stocked the depths a little bit better with like royal bows. Or just any bow. Anything besides the bone bows. But, you know, you can't have everything, so do what you can with what you got. Oh wow, when I said this is going to be a party, I was not underselling that statement. Okay, so I'm going to let them get a little bit of a head start on each other. Make sure they stay good and charged up. Okay, now I believe that's a silver. He is not to be trifled with. And he is holding a royal freaking halberd. Oh, I totally missed everyone. I like that little sound effect it makes. When it turns somebody to the dark side. Look at all these nodes, guys. It's like Zonite heaven right here. Okay, I just want to see if my switch is still broken. Yeah, my switch is still broken. Check that out. Another attack power up. Bye-bye! So this kind of just reconfirms my working theory on, you know, how weapons drop. It's like there's windows. And if you're hitting the windows just right, it'll keep kind of throwing the same thing out. So no matter what that is, if it's long throw, you're just stuck with long throw for a while. If it's durability, you're just stuck with durability for a while. But if it's attack power up, then you get attack power up for a little while. Alright, I'm getting impatient, so this is gonna happen. Haha, nice shot, Tulin! Headshot. So yeah, at some point, the attack power up will run dry, and I'm sure it'll switch over to long throw. But yeah, it comes in spurts, waves, whatever you want to call that. Okay, yeah, Zonite numbers are definitely healthy again. Although if I'm going to be buying a whole bunch of charges, that's going to go quick. See, I'll probably be breaking nodes here for a hot second. But this is definitely a good spot for Zonite. Wowzers, this is almost better than some mines. Metal bud! Booyah, baby. Brian Austin, what is up? Fun tastes like many things. What does fun taste like? In my book, that would probably be something chocolatey. Or just straight up chocolate. Or ice cream with chocolate. Or a chocolate croissant. The chocolate croissant I ate yesterday was very fun. I had not had one of those things in like a year and a half. So delicious. Alright guys, that was that bad boy nest. Definitely worth our while. So let's see here. I will consort with my map and try to roughly pin this next mine, which I think is right here. So yeah, we actually see the structure of it all. And I don't think there's anything really worthwhile here. If I see some stanchions, I'll hit those. Because I really haven't been doing that. We need to check that for sure. Okay, that might be one there. That could possibly be one there. There might be one there, but I'm getting low on pins here. Okay, that's just funny rock formation, so that is not a stanchion. Garbage. Alright, that'll give me a couple to go check there. And matter of fact, I might even build a flying machine just to speed this up. That feels like work. I'm trying to navigate and read screen. Hold on a second. I can do this. Why did I pick that up? I know better. I know better! It's probably not a stanchion. Just a funny rock formation. Just a funny rock formation. Okay. Still worth investigating, though. Let's go ahead and hit red. Then yeller. Playing Dark Souls 3. Okay. So it was funny. When I finished, you know, playing Breath of the Wild and Skyrim, I was like, I need a new game that's like these games. So I Google, you know, games like these two games. And Dark Souls kept coming up. I was like, huh. So I gave it a try, and I saw that there were 3. So of course I bought Dark Souls 1, thinking, you know, I should have started with the first one. And I don't know, it wasn't for me. I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. It's my kind of game. But everybody tells me, oh, you should have started with 3. Like, 3 is really, really good. So I don't know. Do you have any advice on that? Like, should I have started with 3? Because I know that's available for Switch. So that would be a solid game to do. Oh yeah, bats! Ah! Run away! I don't know if this does anything. I'm gonna get frozen before I can launch it. Ah! I tried so hard! Okay, it does do something. But it doesn't actually, like... Oh, man! So, to answer your question further, Brian Austin, this is not what fun tastes like. This is the opposite of what fun tastes like. Is it worth going all the way down there for that? Probably not. Okay, I didn't see a stanchion or anything down here at my red pin, so I don't know why I thought that was something... Maybe just a funny formation in the ground there. So let's try yeller. Same thing, just a big hole in the ground. Wait a minute, that's a big hole in the ground. That must be related to the mine here. Awesome. And guys, I thought ahead. I thought ahead, and I have stamps. I have stamps to freaking burn. So you better believe I'm going to be marking this fun stuff. Wait a minute, where's the nodes?
Yeah.
This one is empty. Yeah. This case is empty. The opposite of full. And if you know that reference, we can definitely be friends. Okay, there's definitely a node hole here. Wow, my rock hammer is already trashed. Oh, hey guys, check me out. I'm gonna remember Yonobo. Look at me go. Come to Papa. Get to work. Pow! Princess! Oh, princess! So we're gonna tag team this. And that's how you get it done as quickly as humanly possible. Not only that, it just saves on a ton of, lobbing bombs. Okay, we got another, another cubby here. Ah, nuts. And now I know why I kept that. But the question is, I need a rock hammer. Will there be a rock? If it's me and my gameplay, there will be no rock in sight. Shiny! I wish you could search rocks. I know I've said that before, but they really should have let us take a picture of a rock. Now sometimes we get free rock hammers at the mines. Ooh, what do we got here? Large charge? Oh yeah! Alright, let's get our rock hammer. Zonai charge. Hey, Nix, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Alright, I'm just doing it real quick. I'm gonna see if there's any fun stuff on top of this deal, and then I'll finish getting my zonite here, and then we need to turn some more lights on. Wow, nothing up here. Not even a loose zonite. Okay, a node or two over there. Okay, I might be missing a random stone or something, but honestly, I feel like I've cleaned it up pretty thoroughly here. But whenever I see like lots of structure, it just kind of makes me wonder, like, what am I missing? So maybe I'll just hot-foot it over there to the other part of this ruin. Trying to find if I see any... Oh, I think I just found one. Alright, Yonobo, where you at? The Boulder Buster. And then my other Boulder Buster. I suppose instead of using my rock hammer for those, I can just, you know, pull Yonobo back out. That might be a smarter option now that I think about that and say that out loud. Oh, there's another one. Hot dog. And look at all the pose. And in case you guys are wondering, if you're new to the game, like, what are the pose for? It's a currency. So as soon as you do, like, the Brethren statue thing from the Great Plateau or whatever that I did some time ago, that'll really open up that store. And any kind of superpower clothing you've collected in the past is now available for purchase. What am I doing right now? I don't know. So yeah, like, it's nice to have that. Not only that, you can buy extra clothing, like the dark suit, and the one where, you know, you have some protection against the gloom. I think they call that the gloom suit. Alright, let's boogie. Rocket shields time. And I might have to take a brief intermission here. There might have been 2 cups of coffee chugged right before I started the stream. And there might be 2 cups of coffee wanting out at this point during the stream. You know, getting back to trying not to overshare too much. Let's just say the tulips need watering. Wonder if I'm ever going to use that. Probably not. I always kill myself with that, so just, you know, to keep myself safe, I'm going to get rid of that too. Alright. That should save us a ton of time now. Getting around the depths. Not really seeing anything else here that... Actually, there's a balloon here. I don't know if we really have to do any climbing. I don't think so. I mean, yeah, kind of, sort of, but not terribly. Actually, maybe there is a lot of climbing here. I don't even see my pin. You know what? If it's free, my philosophy is take what the game gives you. So why in the heck not? Now watch there be no, like, flame device. Huh, no flame device, so it's not exactly free. But it's mostly free. I don't know, is this free? I'll eat a little heart damage here in the interest of science. Okay, I guess that does not have any gas in it or anything. That's a bummer. I always have tons and tons of flame emitters. Oh my goodness. Link is all over the place. So this is definitely going to speed up our journey. Where is the green? Hulk smash. Here we go. I have not stopped. Ah, come on, Link! Unbelievable. So it's funny, I've not stopped thinking about Hulk smash since we did that shrine last night. The smash shrine. It was one of the... not Goron City, but... Death Mountain. Wow, I had trouble pulling that out too. It was one of the Death Mountain shrines. See, I went to bed thinking about Hulk Smash. That was a lot of fun. I'm doing good, Nix. Thanks for asking. I'm having an awesome Sunday. I got some good sleep last night. And of course, it's always a fun time when it's game time. And getting to share that with y'all just makes it that much better. Hope you're having an awesome weekend yourself. Just curious, do you play any of the Zelda games? Are you just kind of here checking out whether or not you want to buy any of the Zelda games? Yeah, the burning torch, Sheedy. I had that thought. I didn't see any laying around. And I was like, huh, how can I make a burning torch? And then nothing came to mind, because I already know I don't keep torches in my inventory, and I didn't see like any wooden sticks or anything laying around. Okay, I think I need to do another pinning session here. The only thing I've got left... Why did I pin that? Oh, that was showing the chasm. Okay, we don't need that anymore. And guys, that intermission I spoke of, I do need to make that a reality at this point in time. I will be right back. But in the meantime, I bring you what Link does when he's playing in the weeds when I'm away. Because when the cat's away, the mice will play. Alright folks, I will be right back. And there might even be more coffee in my future. We'll see. Alright, rock and roll. I am ready to knock out some more of these awesome depths. I'm having a blast down here, guys, and I don't even know where I am anymore. Hateno is more down in this area. So yeah, once I kind of loop around, I might just kind of do a counterclockwise kind of deal here, since I'm more or less already on the shoreline. And wouldn't that be really cool if I could fill it all in? And I don't know how far we're going to get into that today. I'm already over an hour and a half in. Like, wow, I've really been farting around a lot today. I really didn't get much done at all here. But it's been fun at least. So anyway, that being said, back to work. Wait a minute. Okay, you played both BOTW and TOTK. Nice, nice. Yeah, I know I'm a little late getting through this playthrough, like a year and change late now. Or has it been 2 years now? Heck, I don't even remember when this game came out. Probably about 2 years ago, wow. See, I'm really late getting this walkthrough done. Wood and firework, but you have to be careful not to burn yourself. True that. Yeah, I forgot. I could have thrown a bundle of wood on top of that thing. Wasn't even thinking about that. But yeah, you're right. I always burn myself when I do that. I did it when I did that whole quest line, you know, where we had to find Impa and take her up in the balloon. Burned myself many times. Alright, you're doing Breath of the Wild. Awesome, awesome. Alright, folks. Back to work. Toodles! So, folks, I will do a real quick map overview once again, and I'm going to try to push a little bit more north and fill in the gap here. So let's go ahead and do just that. Okay, of course we got a big mine complex coming up, big building complex. I'm not exactly even sure what that is. That is a statue. Okay, so that might be a mine and a statue. But getting back to what the posts are for, that's currency. So yeah, we're definitely going to hit the sweet spot. That pin ought to do. And then from here we need to press a little bit further north. And okay, let me get my bearings here. Excuse me. Okay, that's Lightroot I'm currently at. So yeah, hard west from here. We've got another mine. Definitely going to hit that. There is a chested extra item here. Cap of the Sky. Wait, didn't I already get that? Why, I went right by that. Shame on me. Okay, I'll fast travel back over there so we're not wasting a bunch of time on foot. But, yeah, that's the Cap of the Sky. We definitely want to scoop that up. If nothing else, you can sell it for a very pretty penny. Alright, excellent. So from here, guys, moving more north. And this is going to kind of dead end in some point, because, again, there's ocean up here separating these two pieces of land. So I'll go as far as I can go. As far as, you know, it being worthwhile. I'll check for stanchions, all that fun stuff. But honestly, we're not going to have the lights on very well. Because we've already got all the Lightroot trees turned on that we can access. So I might actually have to leave this spot and kind of go around that water I was talking about the long way, which is really going to suck. That's going to take a lot of time. But there are some goodies up here. But more importantly, a couple of more Lightroots that we need to hit. And I'll try to really, really guesstimate exactly where those are going to be. So one's going to be kind of like right around here where this landmass is. And again, this is not going to be perfect. It's going to be real rough math. And then the other one, it's going to be in the middle of this landmass somewhere. And it's probably going to be right about here. It's like on a slope or a cliff. Oops. So once I get those Lightroots activated, then we should have the lights turned on real good for this area. But first things first, let's go ahead and go get that Cap of the Sky. True that, Dee Dee. Yep, it's always a fun time when you're doing game time. Regardless of what that is, I mean... yeah, sometimes I just feel like roaming around completely aimlessly. Just completely, you know, no brain power working, just autopilot everything. It's fun, it's relaxing. Alright, so yeah, there's that pesky treasure chest. I think I walked right by this thing, too. I'm about to get thwomped. Alright guys, there it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel again just for the sake of time. Well, stand by. Hold that thought. If I see any real obvious stanchion markers, like that's probably one right there. Then again, that's probably just one of those funny rock formations. But it's suspicious enough I'm going to check it anyway. There's definitely one there. So let's hit green and red Christmas colors. Okay, that is definitely not a stanchion. That is just a pesky, silly rock. Garbage. AKA garbage. I don't think I'm gonna make that. Nope. Alright, but, you know, getting back to streams and stuff and having fun and, you know, time. Wow, 2 hours in. I just had not covered that much ground. So I might be able to push it a little bit past the 2 hour mark, maybe 2.5. But then I'll definitely have to call it. Getting back to work schedules and stuff. Okay, that's definitely a stanchion. Let's see what we got. Garbage! Okay, I don't know if I'm technically in... Yeah, I should still be in the right area for those weapons. Hubbity, 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 hubbity. Couple possibilities around. That might be one, but probably not. That might be one, but probably not. That's definitely one over there. That's definitely one over there. That's probably one right there. Okay, so yeah, we've got a little bit of a route here to run. Red first. Red first. Actually, that red pin might be an opening for goodies. And so it is. Kind of funny, from the map, that almost looked like it could be a stanchion. Yonobo! Perfect timing, buddy. And he did that in one hit. Wow, really? That is the hidey hole of no ascend allowed. Okay, we got a couple more nooks here. We're definitely going to investigate. Can't really see if there's anything inside this one. Looks like nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing, nothing at all. It makes you wonder if they put those there with the intention of filling them with those zonite nodes and then, like, somebody forgot. Like, somebody quit or got fired and then the new guy didn't know that. Because there's no other explanation for why those holes are there. The things that I think about when I'm idle... I'm never really truly idle, though. Okay, let's have a look around. I want to make sure I'm getting all the zonite at least. I guess Yonobo is really the only true way to break those for completely free, because even if you use the princess, you're still burning an arrow and trashing your bow. And I really haven't been considering that. So maybe I'll stop using the princess here, because I'm getting kind of low on my bows, at least my royal stuff. Somebody needs to re-raid the Hyrule Castle chests. And that somebody would be me. Okay, that's kind of disappointing, honestly, if that's all there is for nodes here. Okay, we might have some more activity. There we go. I was like, man, there's gotta be more than that. There's never just one. So if you've only found one, Keep looking. Okay, he's just not quite getting up there, is he? Have to do this one the old-fashioned way. I'm so glad it dropped no more zonite after I did that. Okay. You win some, you lose some. Okay, if I've missed a nook, I'm just not seeing it. So, time to move along. The only bad thing about Yonobo is, wow, he really tends to scatter those. Especially the single nodes just sticking up. Alright, anywho's. Oh, speaking of being scattered. Let's go ahead and do some stanchion checking. See whether or not we've got more garbage. Not sure what that is, but I'm thinking probably not. Okay, that's definitely a stanchion. It's a bit out of the way. But, yeah, we're going to check it anyway. Yeah, Dee Dee. Most likely. Haha, gotcha. Thank you for playing. Oh, man. Can't catch me! I'm the gingerbread man! Ouch! Oh no! Time to go! Yikes! Get away, get away! Good thing that gives you a little bit of time, because the Zonai bombs do not. Thank you for opening my crate. Alright, where you at, Poppy? Hey, I'm over here. Ah, my perfect dodge when he's doing that jumpy thing just is not working out. There we go. Get him, get him, get him, get him! Shiny stuff. Cease and resist. Although I might need a new rock hammer soon. I'll cross that road when I come to it. It's hard to gauge like how long the cobble crushers and stuff last. They have some durability. Okay, there wasn't a chest here or anything, right? Just a bad boy nest. That's really what I came here for. And I'm pretty sure that is garbage! Yep, that is confirmed garbage. What do we got here? Haha, made you look! That's what we got there. Alright. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and get some altitude. Go over to red, and then we'll dip back over to green. And if I'm going to keep the stream going for another 30 minutes or so, such a difficult choice. I might need to get up and intermittently prepare something to eat while I'm playing at the same time. I don't know if you guys are cool with that. I can do it in stages, you know, because I'm a single person and I rely on the microwave very heavily. So it's like, I won't be gone long. So yeah, so yeah, I do need to definitely do that. So I don't know. I'm mentally preparing my meal right now. Do I want the cinnamon roll sandwich? So yummy. Or do I want my noodles and berries? Both are excellent gym foods. I could have sworn I just saw a stanchion off to the corner of my eye. I did see a putty cat. That's the same one I already checked though, right? Right? Heck, I don't know. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Really can't see it from this angle. What do we got? That's garbage. But I think it's garbage I hadn't checked on yet, so I'm kind of glad I went back for that one. Again, a funny place for a rocket to expire. Definitely a stanchion. And it's garbage. Okay, that's a lot of garbage in one video. I don't know, this is probably nothing, but I'm going to check it since I'm up here. And that's, again, probably nothing, but I'm going to check it because I'm up here. Okay, now I can already tell it's just funny rocks. So it's basically fake garbage. And it is getting very dark. More fake garbage! Okay. But now we know. And I'm not seeing any other possibles there. Whole bunch of landscape. Yeah, I'm really not going to be able to see until I get the lights turned on. So that's about as far north as I'm willing to go right now. And I'll just have to remember this mine complex is probably about the cutoff. So the 38th parallel here, or whatever that is. We'll call that one limit for the time being. Honestly, I'm not sure what this is, but I feel like I need to check that out. It's on the way to green, why not? Wait, where is green? Those are really overlapped from my angle. Wowzers. Alright, what time is it? Yeah, it's food o'clock. So guys, I will be right back. As soon as I get down here and can perch myself somewhere safe. For the next installment of whatever Link does when I'm not here. Oh wow, that was like a hole in the floor. This is like the toilet bowl of the depths. And I just wouldn't be me unless I took the plunge. So we're gonna go in the toilet bowl. Wow, there's nothing down here. I should have known. I was kind of wondering like if there was a cave opening down there. So that's definitely the toilet bowl, not the Super Bowl. Okay, and the green might be our saving grace here. The green. I cannot see what that is. Garbage. More garbage! I can't remember what the superpower of the soldiers' weapons are. Whatever it was, I don't think I ever really cared for it anyway, so yeah, it's whatever. I mean, it was pristine, so I almost really wanted it, but... no. I know better. Cease and desist. Okay, now this one's gonna be fun. I don't know if that's like... I must be looking at that great big structure, which means all the actual buildings and stuff are probably down below. And yes, they are. Okay, so this is a great place to just kind of hang out. Go ahead and give you all some light for the second installment of whatever Link is doing while I'm away. I'll be right back. I think that is the quickest I've ever made one of these sandwiches. I had that down to a science. That was like a conveyor belt just now. As soon as one thing was done, bam, I was ready for the next. Alright, so back to our stream here. Oh yeah. I definitely like the cookie. And this is my pea protein. This comes in a bag, and it says ingredient, singular, pea protein isolate. There's nothing else in it. And trust me, it tastes like there's nothing else in it. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. We're losing controller. Yikes, I didn't save it. And in case you're wondering, what exactly does plain ingredient pea protein taste like? Cardboard. A liquid cardboard. It's nice and chunky, as you would expect liquid cardboard to be. It gets cut in your throat, as you would expect liquid cardboard to do. Alright guys, I am ready to dive back in. See you on the flip side. Alright, first and foremost, let's go ahead and conquer the mine here. Wellspring of Wisdom. So this is probably the top of the statue, the head, so to speak, where you would have to interact with his eyeballs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, it's just, whoops. And again, it's just basically a store. He's a vendor. He wants the pose. But since I've talked about it in the stream here, I just wanted to show you real quick what that store looks like. Okay, so if you really need the dark clumps, you know, you can always buy this stuff too. And I keep forgetting to talk about it. If you got a ton of pose and you're just not spending them on anything else and you really just need bombs quickly, this isn't a bad option. You can get quite a few for the money. Oh wait, I don't know if there's actually a limit. No, it looks like you can just go to town here. As long as you got the pose, you can buy the bombs. But again, I would really only recommend doing that if, you know, you're just done spending your pose on anything else. Because as you can see, that adds up quite a bit there. I've tried these, didn't care for them. They're cool, don't get me wrong, they're fun. But yeah, to me that gloom resistance just wasn't worth the trouble. I'd much rather just keep a couple of meals on hand to control that. And then of course, all these other goofy things that we've already collected are going to show up in the store. Just in case you accidentally sell one or something, you can always come back and get another copy. So it is nice that they do that for us. Sea Breeze Shield, if you break one, you can buy one. Not a bad deal. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the store, as it is at least in my game right now. Of course, as I collect more goods, the store will only increase. So, there's the Brethren statue. Oh, check that out. That is very cool. I'm not sure I found that before. You know, thinking about my gameplay here, I have not spent a lot of time in the depths. Yeah, we've covered a couple of areas, but I was not collecting every little Poe. I'm kind of under allotted on my Poes right now. I should have several thousand, not just barely over 1,000. So, you know, I should have at least double that, maybe even triple that by now, considering the depths work I've done. And that's not a ton, you know, what is that, about 20% of the map maybe? 30 if you stretch it, if you consider this area. So yeah, it's just like, what I'm showing you here with my buying power, most likely if you spend some time in the depths, you're going to have a lot more than that, especially if you're going around collecting all the shinies. Here, look, we got another toilet bowl. What is going on in here? Nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the structure now. Is that another toilet bowl? What is it with all these little nooks? And no loot. Like it's a Zelda game. There should be something in there. Okay, I see some sparklies over here. I'm going to go investigate that first, and sure enough, it is absolutely a node hole. A node hole. That doesn't sound right. It is a nook. A node nook. That still doesn't sound right. I'm so glad my followers are just standing down there staring at me when I need them both. Large charge, baby! Nuttin'. Alright, Pipsqueaks, get over here. Ah! But hey, after all that, at least he one-hit the thing. He is back in my good graces. Alright, from here, guys, I want to investigate the rest of the structure here, and I can't believe I've only found that one nook so far. That's another nook, but it's just dead. It's a dud. We're not going to talk about that. Nope. I'm going to eat my delicious gem sandwich and pretend that just didn't happen. Why? Because I like the cookie. But I like the cookie. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was deceiving. I thought for sure I had that structure up there. Puff shrooms, huh? That's another thing I keep forgetting to have fun with. Puff shrooming yourself and all the enemies with him. And then it's clobbering time. Muddle bud, muddle bud. Alright, where are we going? Oh, I'm not... Wow. I'm brain farting. Those are not accessible from where I'm standing. So to get there from here, we've got to go all the way around. All the way around. Like, ouch. So I need to go that way. And I'll check for stanchion possibilities. Not seeing any. And then we're going to have to go like up around here. Then we're going to have to go over to where my other pins are. Okay. West first. Ah, check this out. A stone freaking Talus. The only reason I even want to think about killing him is for the... excuse me, the charges. I've already got a rock hammer equipped. Oh, he needs a spear, doesn't he? Oops. Hey, why did that node not activate? That was kind of weird. Come on, Buster. Taking too long. Ouch. Somehow I knew that was going to happen and I did it anyway. All the shiny rocks! And I just cannot resist because it's glowing. I might actually need that. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's go ahead and stamp that sucker for y'all. Kind of funny, that doesn't show up on the dungeon map. Maybe I'm zoomed out too far or something. Oh no, it's there. Stone Talus Luminous, got it. There's actually a stanchion just to the east of that, but of course we can't see what we're doing because we have no map. But if I can find it, there's like one of those thingamahoozies here where you can get like free zonite parts, and it's right by that. So I'm going to try to find that because I'm right here. Like, it's too tempting. Too tempting not to at least give it a try here. There's all sorts of shiny stuff coming into view. Wow, I wasn't bad with my estimation there. There's the zonite thing. Let's see if I can craft a quick rocket shield or two, excuse me. Or many. Awesome. Whoops. Yikes! Buttons! Oh, the stanchion is literally right by this thing. But I can't see what we got. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Garbage! It's like the Zordeps all over again. Nothing but garbage. Alright, is this bad boy nest worth it? Wow, there's been a lot of combat today. Just kind of noticing that. Well, that one really turned on the lights. Okay, I can't tell what that is, honestly. If that's a silver, I don't know if I really feel like dealing with it. Silver Boss Bobkin, huh? There's no chest here. Oh, whoever did that, nice job! I feel like I'm not needed here. Oh, did I miss him? I sure did. Ah, nuts. There we go. So while they're all, you know, letting that play out, I'm gonna go ahead and get my Zonite. The funny thing is I could totally be eating my sandwich right now, but I'm so engrossed in this fist fight, I don't want to. That was not a send. Owie! Wow, I cannot believe I made that! I said preemptive owie, and I was okay. So I think, obviously, the boss Bobkin will kill the silver Bobkin, but I kind of want to know. Oh, he's aggroed on me! Well, that's no fun. That takes all the fun out of the muddle butting right now. I kind of feel like I should be eating popcorn. This feels like it's going on for an excessive amount of time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure little Bobkin's already dead meat. Well, never mind all that. More attack power up, guys. I'm telling you. The switch is now hard broke. Oh yeah, that was garbage. So this is the first time I think I've actually ever recorded and or streamed where I had that much attack power up. It's happened before, I just didn't catch it on camera. So this is empirical evidence that it can happen once in a 2-year time frame. Alright, so let's go ahead and boogie over to, what is that, blue? And And wow, we are going into the dark void. I can see nothing right now. I'll just have to rely on VFR and trusting in my pin location. Oh, I'm a genius. Ah, tool in! Not quite fast enough. $327 Zonite. Now that looks like a big number, but I already know it's going to go super fast when I buy the charges. So, yeah, I'm going to keep grinding on those. And where am I right now? So we have the lights on here, which is a good thing. We got a bad boy nest. I'll absolutely deal with that because it looks fun. And there's no better reason to deal with a bad boy nest than it's fun. Dude, look at all the ice stuff. Oh man. Uh-oh! Danger! Yikes! More danger! Alright, no needs for metal buds at this one. I meant to stand there and do nothing while he clobbered me. It was totally on purpose. I mean, one could argue that I just simply missed my perfect dodge, but, you know. Wait, is that breaking? No. Alright. I like the cookie. Yeah, he got the wrong little guy indeed, Wanda. Alright, another fun little bad boy nest. DU and done. No chest, it was really just for the Zonite. But more importantly, we're getting real close to rounding this mountaintop here. And you probably don't need to go all the way to the top, you know, I just put my quest marker there to get us around this mountain. So, I mean, I'm pretty high up now. Ouch. We'll be coming around the mountain when we come. Aw, man, it looks like I'm going to be climbing. Significantly. The gloom! The gloom! So much gloom! Oh, that's kind of smart. Here, have a light bloom seed. Ouch! I can't even throw it at him. Okay, let me double check my map, make sure I'm flying in the right direction. Yeah, purple pin, that's right. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I didn't quite get that down here, which is why it was like making me think it wasn't a real one. Okay, so, funny thing, I crafted a weapon just for this purpose, and I'm not wearing it. Wait, where did it go? Is that it? Oh yeah, it sure is. So it's not great, but it does light up the area. Okay, that isn't terrible. I think I can make that climb without chewing up stam. Uh-oh. Did I remember to get myself out of the picture? Oh yeah, I sure did. Okay, we're pretty much there. And we all know those are going to confuse me later, so yeah, let's just go ahead and stay on top of that little ball. And I need to hit blue first, most likely. And I don't know where that pin is. Okay, that looks like lower than our current elevation. Oh wow, check that out, guys. That is a pristine freaking Zora weapon. What is that doing down here? I knew these things went out and away from Zora a little ways, but that is absolutely insane. No way I just came across that. Come on. Y'all know bow. Out of my way. It's probably going to be a long throw. It's probably going to be a long throw. I feel like I need to say that one more time. It's probably going to be a long throw. Wow, I have got a grip of one-handed swinging weapons right here. I'm pretty sure I got that one for free somewhere. That's for thunderstorms. That's a nice weapon. I still have that Zora sword. Wow. So yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and sacrifice that. That's not my favorite weapon the way it's tipped. Not only that, I got a couple just slightly stronger there. So yeah, that can go. It is not long throw, but clearly my switch is not broken anymore because that's no longer attack power up. So that's super sad. The one that I really wanted it for, that would have counted. We did not get it. And I need to drink my beverage here. Stand by while I chug that down. Remember, guys, liquid cardboard. So funny thing is when you just drink this plain with water, it literally has no flavor. It tastes like nothing. Like cardboard is not far off. So anyway, I added it to something. I don't remember what it was. Like an ice cream shake or something, you know, something that would have tasted good. Thinking, oh, I can just add a little protein to that, you know? I won't taste it anyway, no big deal. Guys, I'm telling you, it completely changed the flavor of whatever beverage that was, and it tasted like split pea soup. Only it was nasty. I gotta go wash that down. Yo. I was halfway tempted to grab some sandpaper and rub my tongue with it. Alright. So let's see, it is 2:51. I really want to turn on these Lightroot trees, and I think I'll call this stream good for the day. But because I got such a pretty pristine Zora spear, I just can't help myself. I want to do something about that. Because how often do you come across such a pretty pristine weapon? Like never. But I don't think I have any Stalnox horns, and I don't have any Mugula jaws. So this is probably going to have to wait. Right? I have nothing bone. Wow. How did I allow that to happen? Okay, yeah, I've got nothing bone tipper, so that'll be a project for another day. Yeah, DD, I'm living on the edge with the cardboard. I'm telling you, like, it just makes my whole day. That's what I get for going vegan. Pea protein does not taste the same as a fat, juicy steak. But the funny thing is, I've been away from certain meats for so long, sometimes I'll eat like a plant, you know, item like pistachios or just something random, and it'll taste like a meat item, like bacon. So weird. It's like it tricks my brain somehow into thinking it's that flavor. I was watching something on Netflix called Game Changers about a bunch of athletes that went vegan to see if they'd perform better, and most of them said they did. But, I don't know, they were talking about the reason sometimes plants will give you, like, the flavor of certain meats, and it's because those animals eat those plants. So the flavor that you're tasting isn't actually the meat at all, it's coming from the plants they were eating. So yes, it's like actually a thing. To where you can pick up some of the meat flavors in plants based on what those animals are eating. Pretty freaking insane to think about that. So in other words, like the animal's just the middleman.
Yeah.
Alright, but enough about that. I have no idea where I'm going right now. Down further, okay. It is so dark. Ooh, muddle buds! Or puff shrooms. It was right in my brain, and then my mouse said it wrong. Okay, we are finally here. We have arrived. Ooh, and look at that. There's all sorts of fun stuff lighting up over there. That looks like an ascend column to where who knows. Yeah, Wanda, I'm not a huge fan of the pea flavor either. I can tolerate it in moderation. Like, if there's a little side of peas on my plate, I might eat a few. Split pea soup, as long as there's like 10,000 milligrams of sodium inside, I'm okay with that. Like, it doesn't taste half bad. But, you know, at that point, you're just eating a bowl of salt and not peas anymore. Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. Anything else pea-related is no bueno. Oh, check that out. I did not even see that on the map. That's right, probably because we didn't have the Lightroot tree yet. Okay, so yeah, a whole bunch of stanchions coming into view. I'm definitely going to want to stick around here and do a little bit of work. Just to see what we got. That's another freaking Zora weapon, guys. I cannot believe I have come across not one, but two pristine Zora weapons. So maybe those are the more reliable spawn areas. I don't know. But wow, I spent some time right in Zora and just north of Zora, because I know I found those pristine Zora weapons, you know, right around here somewhere in the past, but they just weren't spawning in for me when I was doing it live. I think the farthest north I had gotten was one around here somewhere. And then maybe even one over here, but yeah, besides that, they were just really right here in the heart of Zora. I mean, this isn't far out. This is pretty much still Zora. So that must be our boundary line there. For what counts as, you know, Zora weaponry. So really, that just expands our field of search a little bit. But wow, 2 for 2, like, that's pretty freaking insane. One over here, one right in front of me. And I want to see if my switch is, you know, broken again. I want to see if that's a long throw or whatever. Attack power up 7. So that is just like the other one I got. So yeah, switch is definitely still broken, and I will take it. Where did that other Zora weapon go? I know it had a bone tipper. Right? Yeah. Mugdula Jaw. And that one's the same type of deal there, attack up 7. But yeah, with Bone Suit and with, you know, print sight on making you wet or splash fruits or just whatever, that really starts multiplying. So yeah, I don't know. Do I want the spear, which was only 11, or do I want the sword, which is 19? Honestly, I go attack power up, you know, every chance I get, that's the way I'm going to go. And I'm probably never going to use this again. I'm just not big on the flame. Yeah, I mean, if it shot balls or something, you know, that might be different, but and the reason I want to hold on to these, and I might even gonna go back to Link's house and store them on the... Come on, Link! Store them in the house on the walls or whatever, those plaques. I might be taking those into my Ganon fight with me. In fact, I probably will, because I want to run that fight many different which ways. And that'll be the best way to do that. Why did I pin these? I don't remember. Oh, that's right. Those bad boy stuff lighting up there. Assassin's Creed. I have played one Assassin's Creed. Oh god, I can't remember which one now. And honestly, I had fun playing with it. It was open world. I was able to explore. I liked, you know, trapping the wildlife and stuff for making pelts and selling. I kind of cried at the end when our buddy died. So whichever Assassin's Creed that was. But yeah, it was good. It was a fun game. I think maybe 4? 4 comes to mind. Wow, that yellow is really out of the way. Actually, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut stream here. We're pushing 3 hours, and I really need to get myself together here for what I've got to get done. But yeah, when we come back, I know this isn't Hateno depths anymore. Now I'm in Zora territory, but again, I just needed the lights on. So I kind of feel like we need to finish that up. And honestly, if I had known that was going to be Zora territory, I would have done this completely different. I would have done just like another Zora depths, a quick one. Finish that out. And then, you know, we would have done Hateno completely separate. I would have already had the lights on. But wow, that was a really weird, just huge dark spot there because of that one Lightroot tree. So I couldn't have known. If I ever revisit TotK, I'm going to do the walkthrough very differently. It'll definitely be more in a proper order of things. I'm not seeing a ton of stanchions popping out, which is really disappointing. That's probably one there, however. That one is really pronounced, and it's definitely the right size. There's one back here. Okay, that's plenty of trouble for us to find here when we come back. So guys, I will definitely go ahead and break off here. Thank you so much. Thanks, Wanda. Yeah, that one came out of nowhere. I guess allergy season is fast approaching because that's been happening for a couple of days now. So yeah, thank you so much, Jackie. Appreciate that. The Rebel Collection. So yeah, I think I bought that for the Switch, and it was like 2 different games on there. And I started playing one of them, and I got stuck in the forest, and I gave up. I couldn't figure out which way to go, and I was like, And I think I picked Skyrim back up or something, but anyway. Yeah, they're definitely fun games. Hey, Heather, what's up? Good to see you, and thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's a good point, Dee Dee. Everything is a tangent. That is the game. Tangents. Yeah, kind of forgot about that. Good point. All right, guys, I definitely need to get going here. It is definitely way past my allotted time. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Definitely had a blast. Hope you did too. If you wouldn't mind taking a quick moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, that is absolutely and always appreciated. Folks, hope you have an awesome rest of your weekend. For those of you that are already past your weekend, I hope you have an awesome week ahead. And until the next time, guys, peace.